U7Buy provides the most convenient, fastest, and safest way to upgrade your team with numerous positive reviews and verified by top creators from different countries with 24/7 online customer support. Now you can enjoy an extra free coins for every order. Don't miss the opportunity for up to 4 million free coins. Use my code Inception for another 8% off. Okay guys, so for this formation today, we have a bunch of highlights. I use this formation like crazy, okay? I would consider this one of the best formations after the patch, 100%. A lot of the times, man, with two center mids, like I wasn't really personally a fan of, but this one for me hits better after the patch, even though this was one of the meta formations before the patch as well. Like just before it, people were using it quite a bit, but I don't know, for like afterwards, for some reason, it just kind of feels like it hits a little bit better. So, but yeah, this one's gonna be for the 4411. We did the review for the 442 yesterday. That one was from Rory. This one today is gonna be from Yoshi. So if you guys don't know Yoshi, Yoshi's on a pretty crazy win streak when it comes to foot champs. At least in this title, he has 225-0. And he's been using this formation pretty religiously, right? I've seen one of his teams for it. He does have Patrick Vieira and Hullet, but he does use 4 different accounts, I believe, and just uses players that will just kind of like suit those positions. When I see 1+, this is how I know, like I need doubles for everything. AI wise, like they just move way better when it's on it, right? But playstyle is going to be different. He's going to do the stuff. They got the dub skis, you know what I'm saying? But for the 4411, with this formation, you know, shout out to Yoshi, really, really good. Be sure to check out the original video. We'll be leaving a link down below for it. But basically, the setup on the team is pretty standard and needed for certain areas, right? So you have your fullbacks on fullback defend, standard stuff, right? Defender defend for your center backs, goalkeeper defend. One center mid on box to box, because if they're both on holding defend, it just feels a little bit more stagnant with the way that this formation plays out in comparison to the 4-3-3 that we reviewed. Like the way that playmaker center mid moves, you can use both of them on holding, you know? But with this one, trust me, there's a lot of attacking plays sometimes where you need that center mid holding player or holding plus, or excuse me, the box to box player to actually commit and help you on the attack, or else you're just cooked, right? I would actually recommend having the 4-4-2 setup with this 4-4-1-1, because sometimes there's certain opposition that you play against that will just control the one midfield. Sometimes your players will get into moments where they don't really move that well. So you kind of have to do like the meta stuff in the game, like the 1v1 Mortal Kombat and stuff. And if you want AI stuff, you might have to switch in certain situations, right? But for the most part, you could stick with this and it'll still give you some really good movements, because you have Shadow Striker attack in the cam. Holding defense for your left center mid, left mid, and the right mid, of course, is on inside forward balance, and then your striker is on advanced forward attack, right? So yeah, a very good custom tactic. Definitely check it out. It performs very well in game. It's one of the better ones after the patch. That's why you guys are going to see a bunch of highlights, because we used it a whole lot before we actually did the review for the 442. So yeah, we'll see if I can find another custom tactic, guys, because the ones that I have reviewed so far are like the main ones that I would actually use if I was playing the game on a consistent basis, because you always need to have that midfield balance when people kind of attack against you because of the cutback meta. So we'll see. I'm going to see if I can find a good 4-2-3-1 narrow, because the narrow, I don't know if I tried out one the other day and I didn't like it at all. So we'll see if we can find one that's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll leave it there. Again, be sure to check out the original video and enjoy the highlights. I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys. Nice. Good goal. Nice. Ooh, there we go. Just curious, because I think like that'd probably be more helpful as a sided position player, you know? we go. That's a penalty. That is a penalty. Mateus. Mateus Cunha. We go top left? Nice. Oh, he cooked him. He cooked him there. He just went off for the kickoff. There we go. I don't know. I was like waiting to see if he would control his other center back, but and that play style, I'm telling you. Small dribble, boom, boom, done, right? Yeah, I'm telling you, that play style will carry cards, man. Nice goal. There we go. Yeah, typical meta goal, but works out there. Good stuff. Yeah. Oh, even there you can see it. You can see it there too, my dude. Oh, good. There you go. Whew. That's typical. Oh, I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll take it, though. We'll definitely take it. Nice. Oh, we still scored that. Good. Nice play. Ferran Torres is just chilling over there. Good defensive play. Look at that. That worked out. Very nice. Torres did really well there. That was actually solid. Oh, I made a huge mistake shooting normally there. Whoop. And then driven shot. I swear that's what they're gonna do that all the time, dude. Get ready for the rats, boys. Oh, dude, I even got fouled there. Boom. Hold up a little bit. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. They'll fake. And then driven shot. 1v1 Mortal Kombat, baby. That play style, brother. Holy, man, let me tell you. You see how much better the dribbling is on it? Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness, so much better. Like, oh, my opinion would have been completely different, brother. It would have been complete. Like, it's like a 180, brother. Bang, a little quickness, you know? And then you gotta do this. Force it off a little bit. And then, oh, no, he's still on side. Keep going. First time. Nice. Bang. First time. And then driven with Malin. Nice. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Nice. Good goal, good goal. Brother. 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 Very nice. Very nice, very nice. There we go. That's what we're looking for there. Very, his left stick is kind of like a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Bang. I scored with him! Beauty. I'll take it, I don't care. The late timed. Nice goal. Oh my goodness, brother. They gave us like 2 good right backs in Lala and Frimpong, eh? It's kind of crazy. Oh, the technical for in his position for that side, it actually makes sense. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That works out. Dude. Dude. Like that. And boom. And then that touches. Oh, we're good. That touch is not emphasized because of him. That touch is emphasized because that's been a mechanic for years in the game with the That's a typical meta goal, but it worked out. To be honest, I'm gonna be real with you. I think a card like this is gonna get really carried by some sprinting situations, and then the driven shot. That worked out. That worked out too. There you go. Yeah, skill move into a left stick touch allows us to get the driven shot angle. For me, he just has like too much, like that playstyle of his, kind of being the R trigger merchant type player. You work that one space and then you do the driven. Like that's going to be the main things with this card. But the thing that throws me off a lot with him, nothing special about that. That's just a Trivella. Trivellas are just effective. Would have been cool if I got that off. Oh, nice. Timed that really well against Tudam. Where he at? Openda? If he guesses this, he does not. Cool. Deserved a goal. Nice, Owen. The build-up play needed that initial through pass there with Owen. Nice. Well done. Nice. I'll take it. Nice, good finish. Nice play. Nice play. That one was a little bit loose. That's controlled. That works. I like when I concede goals like that because they're not like overpowered gimmick mechanic stuff, you know? It's like just nice stuff. Like he utilizes a skill move properly in the right moment kind of thing. And then we score a finesse shot. Nice. It is still helpful in the defense, like especially if you play a formation like this, like the 4-4-1-1 or like 4-2-3-1 wide. It's always going to be helpful, I think. You guys care for technical? I'm never like quickstep is awesome. Always like that one. But technical, I don't know. I don't know if I really like to do that to break out of pressure, like to go backwards like that. I like utilizing it, but for other stuff, like I don't know. You know what, bro? Casillas, I should have gone on the review account. I even did his review, and I even told people like, yo, like Buffon, I wasn't like super convinced with, but Casillas is like, I don't know. The rushes out of goal thing is kind of nice, actually. I suppose in those areas it's nice too. Nice. Yeah, once I did that, I just had to wait and see if he was going to use manual goalkeeping. Yeah, I think he moved it bottom there. Beauty. Yeah, I had to do that. That was a little wild. I'll take that, though. Yo, if he moved that early to, like, avoid that, that's kind of crazy. See, again, technical to break out of that, right? That's a good play right there. I'm still going to score that. That was so weird. I'm not used to having the time finishing indicator on. Like, it kind of throws me off a little bit. Like, it's honestly, it's probably like preferable to have it on if you're used to it. That works. Did he move him to the right side? That worked out.